Ooh, all right. Hey everybody. How y'all doing? I'm in a good mood today. What's the moon in today? Does anybody know what the moon is in? Let me get on here so I can see you guys. Close all these damn apps. Oh, hi Adrian. Hi Info. Hey Creative. Oh no, Celeste. Hi Noku. How y'all doing? Yeah, come on in here. I'm in a good mood today. I don't know why I'm in a good mood. I can't tell you why I'm in a good mood, but I am. What's the moon in today? Let's see. Hi, Anna. Hey, Adrian girl. Let's see what the moon is in today. Let's check Cafe Astrology. Do y'all get on Cafe Astrology? What is the moon in? The moon is in... Oh, come on. The moon is void. Okay, so until it enters Leo at 1 a.m. So if it's in Leo, what's that? 5? It's in... Oh, shit. My brain. Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Oh, it's in Cancer? Oh. Maybe because my 5th house is in Cancer. Okay, let's get started. Yeah. By the way, you guys, I just put out a new video. Yeah, go to the main video section on my channel. Give it a like, please. I would really appreciate it so I could kind of get my stuff out in the algorithm. My kitty's sneezing. Poor love. Please go like the video. I could really use your help getting it out in the algorithm. Yeah. I did a whole thing on Chucky for Halloween for you guys. So, if you're here, like this video. I'm doing free readings. It's like the least you guys can do. I would really appreciate it. Just like the video. Then run on over to my main videos. I just put out a Chucky video. Like that one too. I'm going to keep giving reminders, so y'all get ready. It's going to be like a damn infomercial up in this bitch. I got my magic wand today. Oh, I got 2 magic wands. Look. Look at this shit. Bitch, what? Y'all see the lights? I ain't playing with y'all. Alright, let's get started. As you guys know, if you want to upgrade your readings, you can. It's just $5. I know y'all got $5. Hi, Chelsea. Noku said it lights up. I know that's right. Let's start a free list. And if you guys want to upgrade, you can. If not, we'll just be doing freebies. Doesn't matter. I'm cool with it. Let's see. I got my little Nightmare Before Christmas pin. Isn't that cute? Okay. Let's start at the top of the list here. These are going to be quick readings, y'all. We got Adrian. Free reading info. Celeste. Sorry, Celeste. I done butchered that name. Noku. How was y'all's day? We got Anna. Prism. Prism is such a pretty fucking name. I might steal that shit. Open another account with that fucking Chelsea. Alright, let's get started. How about it, guys? Like I said before, don't forget to like the video. I have a new video out. Just run over to my other videos and just like put a like on it. Just put a like on it. It only takes a second. You can play that bitch on your phone if you have a tablet and just let it run. You ain't gotta listen to much out. All right, let's get started. Let's start with Adrian. Adrian, what is your question? Please put your question in the chat, Adrian. I be wanting to use these cards I got, but I can't find the right time. They're like Disney villains. It's so... Oh, hi, Amazing. Hey, girl. Oh, my gosh. I've missed you. We got Amazing in the house. Amazing G. That's my Amazing G. Yeah. Adrian, put your question in the chat. Oh, yeah, the Halloween themed deck. I know, I be wanting to use it, but everybody's questions be so serious, and I be like, oh, I can't use that Disney villain deck. That shit might scare them. All right. Adrian, is my current partner doing cocaine? His name is Emery Carter. See, this is why we can't use the Disney villain app. Hold on, let me turn my air up, y'all. Y'all's questions got me in here hot. As soon as y'all start asking questions, I'll be in here sweating. Be too much for me. Alright, let's see. What are we going to use? Let's use these. And we have somebody named My Sienda who has donated. All right. Let me start a new list for My Sienda. Just hold out, Adrian. Give me 1 sec. My Sienda. Welcome, My Sienda. I don't think I've read for you before. Let me send a little thank you in the chat so everybody can see who gets the paid reading, so y'all know, you know, who's ahead. It's just really helpful. And thank you so much, My Sienda. We'll be getting to you right after this reading I'm going to do with Adrian. It's a free reading. And looks like secondly we got Black Goddess in the house. For an extended reading. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, that picture of you is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. Okay, let me send one more thank you. Girl, I need to get me a picture done like that. Goddess vibes. Thank you so much, Amazing. I love you, girl. I appreciate you. So let's go ahead and finish up with Adrian's reading. After that, we're going to go to My Sienna, and then we have Amazing Grace. All right, we got kind of a serious question for Adrian. Adrian asked, is my current partner doing cocaine? His name is Emery Carter. So this is kind of a serious question. He's not going to be honest, so I want to know. I mean, I don't know how old y'all are, but back in my day, we did some things and you grow out of it. Hopefully it's just a phase. Adrian Muse. Is her man doing cocaine? This is for Adrian Muse, universe. Give us some insight. Is her man doing cocaine? Is he doing something she doesn't know about? Give us some insight for Adrian Muse, universe. Is he doing cocaine or something she does not know about? For Adrian Muse. Yeah, I feel like something's going on. He's having some problems with his self-discipline. He may get a little addicted. He's probably letting something darker lead him. It quite possibly is drugs. These two lions here represent your like subconscious and what is leading you. Of course, metaphorically, something dark to us, not just the tone of the lion, but something dark represents, you know, darker aspects of our subconscious, like addiction and things like that. And with this reverse, I think he is lacking some kind of discipline. But you also got this Sun card coming out. I don't know if he's a Leo or if things started off really on the right path, but there's something I think you're gonna learn some truth. You're gonna learn some kind of truth, but I also think I might like this person. I've known a lot of former addicts. I don't believe just because you do drugs that you're a bad person. You can get people wrapped up in a bad like cycle with you if you bring them down with your addictions. But just try to get this person some help. I think a lot of us right now are dealing with people with addictions in our families, and we can't just write everybody off. So thank you so much, Adrian. Let's go ahead and move on to our paid reading with My Ciand. Can you please put your question in the chat, love? And after My Ciand is amazing. And after amazing, we're going back to the free list. Like I said before, you guys, don't forget to like the video. I just put out a brand new video. Please just go over to it, give it a like, watch it later. It's a 5-minute video about Chucky, the astrology of Chucky. It's really cool. Dan's in it. We're acting fucking goofy as hell. So we have My Cianda. Oh, you just hanging out today? Okay, Noku. Thank you for letting me know. You're such an angel. I'm going to take you off here. But let me know if you want to get back on. At any point, I'll put you at the top. We have My Cianda here. My cat is acting crazy, y'all. He's bored. He's digging stuff out of the drawer. You'll send $5? Yeah, go right ahead, Adrian. Go right ahead. Let me know before I start, Miss Sandra, or, what was her name? Miss Ciand. Let me know what you're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and probably start that now. And I'll just extend you. Let me know what you want to do. I'll just extend you after Amazing Grace. What is Justin's next actions towards me? Is Justin a love interest? Is this like a long lost sibling? Is this a boss that's about to fire you? Like, who is Justin? Are we doing a love reading? Are we doing a career? Is this something with family? Like, who is Justin? I got a lot of different cards. I got love reading cards. Is he someone you just met? I got things for new lovers. I got things for family. Let me know, doll. Love. I'm assuming this is new love. So I'm just gonna assume it's new love. Okay, thank you, Adrian. Can you hold on, Adrian, until after amazing? Are you in a rush? Let me know, Adrian, and I'll extend that reading for you. Thank you so much, Adrian. So we're going to do this one amazing, and then we'll go back to your reading. Yes, not a past person. This is for Miss Sandra. Universe, give us some more insight into Justin's next actions towards Miss Sandra. Miss Sianda? Give us some more insight, universe, for Justin's actions into Miss Sianda. Give us some insight, universe. I'm gonna have you pick a card, Miss Sianda, just to pop off the energy. It'll be more potent if you pick your card first. 1, 2, 3, or 4, Missy. I really appreciate you waiting, Adrian. Thank you. 3. All right, we got the High Priestess. This person, they really think you're all that. They really think you're all that and a bag of chips. You might be a little quiet in some ways and social in others. You might be someone that like really stands up for people who are weaker or who rely on you. I don't know if there's a lot of people that rely on you, or if you're seen like as the older sibling or like a matriarch in your family. This person possibly could come from somewhere that is distant from you. I'm not saying everything I'm saying is perfect, but just I read signs, I read symbols. I'm not a psychic. I read signs and I read symbols. And what I see in this sign is that you are getting involved with somebody that's going to have to like really make some kind of changes and shifts in his own like personality, in a way. Not personality, but like in the way that he goes about doing things in order to fit into your life better. Like for instance, if he like, it reminds me of me and my fiance. Like I'm a southerner and a westerner at heart, and then like me having to come to New York, I've had to like really just go out of my shell to really be with this person, but it's worth it. I'm not saying he's gonna have to change his personality. Like I'm coming from one world and he's coming from another, and that's kind of like what you have going on here. Be careful though. Be careful though not to undervalue this person or to overstate your own importance. Be careful with that, because this person might be more helpful and useful to you than you think. Like I don't know if you're overly confident. But just be careful about not appreciating this person or undervaluing them or their gifts or their outlook. Like he might have a completely different outlook on life than you. And you, am I making any sense? Hold on. Audio thing. Yeah, this person's outlook might be completely different than yours, and don't write it off as being something that is like outlandish. This is also about tribes. I don't know if you have like a certain group or a certain family, or like you consider yourself from a certain tribe that he's gonna have to like be enrolled into. Let's get some more insight on this. that could have possibly come out of your blind spot. One of you could be thinking about like other options or something else that you wanted to try. Somebody's thinking very deeply about something. Or trying to like reevaluate something. This person, before he got with you, could have been somebody that was somewhat immobile. Thank you, Adrian. He could have been somebody that was like immobile in some way. He could have been somebody with a disability. Okay, Adrian, let me know. Let me know what's going on. I could send you the money back if it's a problem too. Just come back and let me know. He could have been like somebody that didn't move for a long time, or like didn't move like career-wise, or like I don't know, like just I get some sense that he's like either thinking about what he needs to do next with you, or where he was previously before you. Universe, give me some more insight. This is for Miss Sandra. Let me mix these cards up a little bit. Universe, give me some insight for Miss Sandra on this new love coming into her life. Give us some more insight, Miss Sandra. Give us some more insight for Miss Sandra. Okay. I think it's him really having to step up. Yeah, somebody needs to like get up, stand up, step up. Like get off like their ass, get off the ground. They're like immobile, sitting in like one spot. Yeah, somebody really needs to make a move. This could be you sitting there waiting for him to come when you might have something else behind you, Miss Sandra. There's like a element of like the unknown in a way. I don't know, there's just something here about like he might be nervous to come towards you. Or you might be spending a lot of time thinking about like if he is not coming. Like, is he coming or is he not coming? Somebody's very anxious, and this has something to do with someone's subconscious. He might not want to step up because he has something else that's going on that he doesn't want to tell you about. It's not like a cheating thing or like another woman. It's like it could be something else. He's afraid of like getting too deep with you because of this. Am I making any sense? Like this is about a lot of thinking and contemplation. Universe, give me some more insight. I don't know. Like there's just a lot of delays. I don't know if something started off with you guys and then it like became very limited and it was unfinished. These cards are weird. I'm not gonna lie. They're really hard to interpret. It's like I could read this either one of two ways. Either you're overthinking things and things are not as bad as you think they are. Or there's some sense of anxiety from him and fear that this might go somewhere where he's not willing to go. Like he's thinking a lot about it, like very deeply about it. And he's being very lazy about it. Let's get some insight on what we need to do in order to speed things up. How about we do that? Like I obviously see that this person he's a little nervous. I think he feels like he doesn't know where it's gonna go when y'all finally hook up. This damn sleep. Universe, what do we need to do for Miss Sandra to speed things up? What do we need to do in order to speed things up in this relationship? Universe, give us some insight into what we need to do. Miss Sandra says, I think he's lazy lover. He's not doing much with other people. Yeah, it's just like he's just like sitting around, immobile, not moving. But at the same time, he's like kind of anxious about you. Universe, what can we do to speed things up? Give us some insight, universe. What can we do to speed things up for Miss Sandra with this lazy lover? Yeah, it's like lazy. Hold up now. Something. I would say with this, don't let him abuse your generosity. I might pull back some of your energy just a little bit. Don't be manipulative and like not answer his calls or like ghost him in the DMs. But you need to hold back some of this generosity. You might be giving a little bit too much. Hey, Daisy. How's it going, babe? I feel like maybe you're giving too much. Maybe you're not even aware that you are. Maybe, I don't know. Is he playing like a game? I don't know. I'm not saying like with other people, but it's like, I don't know. I think you need to hold back some of your energy a little bit. That's what I think. Let me pull an archetype card for you, and we're going to go ahead and move on. I think you need to hold back some of your energy a little bit. I think that's what universe is telling you, is just to hold off a little bit on him. And if he's not coming to you, then what is going on? Universe, give me some insight for Miss Sandra. Give us some insight, universe. Oh, shit. Ah! This card came out on the floor, and it came out up here. I don't know what it means. I really don't, but I'm going to go ahead and read for it. Uh-oh. Daisy said, so I'm deciding to text A myself next week. Girl, do it. Do it. All right, let's read this Enema Mundi card, and then we're going to go ahead and move on. I really don't know how this is going to apply, but it keeps popping out, so I'm going to read it. It's the last card in the deck. The absolute last card in the deck. 223. That's got to be significant. And this is for Anima Mundi. You could read that later if you could see it. The soul of the world. All that is. Anima Mundi epitomizes the principle: accept all, reject none. Simply put, it is the living soul of the world in all that in all its multifaceted, multidimensional layers, bonded together by loving cosmic forces. Diversity is celebrated, multiplicity is honored, and nothing is denied embrace. Constructs of separation dissipate into the wonderful mess of shared consciousness. I think there is something about you feeling like, first of all, possibly you guys are different, but you connect in some way. And I think there is something to you feeling disconnected from him. But I really think he's thinking about you. I don't think he knows what to do with you yet. And I think you guys are connected more than you think you are. Okay. Anima Mundi is the link between the literal and the imaginal, the rational and the mythic. Like I said before, I think maybe you're overthinking things. Like you're possibly overthinking if he's into you. And that's funny because regardless of how you place this image, it could be upright either way. I think you might need to change your perspective, Misianda. Maybe from is he into to me to like, maybe the timing isn't for right now. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Anima Mundi is the link between the literal and the imaginal, the rational and the mythic. It is the connective fiber that makes life meaningful. This card indicates an initiation on the level of the soul. You will awaken the unique light within and witness how this light contributes to the radiance of the entire universe. You will sense yourself as a critical note in the cosmic orchestra. Destiny is altered as you hear the enchanted melody of living things, tending to the sacred details of life. When this is out of balance, it's overwhelmed by the bigness of existence. The embrace of Anima Mundi is available anytime, anywhere, to anyone, day or night, rich or poor. It is a process of unveiling our resistance to its love. Resistance to love, that's an interesting point too. Anima Mundi is the energy behind the world card in the tarot deck. Both carry themes of universal unity, completeness, and embrace. So I think that's a big theme for your reading, is that you want some completeness with this person. But there is an element of the unknown. And I think you need to focus on like possibly trying to feel a little more whole. I know you're waiting for this person, but I think that if you focus on you, if this is you that's feeling a lot of anxiety over not being in like close proximity to this person, or like waiting for him to like contact you, maybe just try to like focus on something else for the meantime. I think it's about timing, Missy. I think that card is going to mean more to you later on. It's going to be more significant. I know it seems too broad right now to understand, but I think it'll be more significant later. Thank you, Miss Sandra. Oh, thank you, Daisy. Let's go ahead and move on to Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace, please put your question in the chat, and then I will verify Daisy's payment. I hope that helped, Miss Sandra. I just think it's the timing. I could see that he's like thinking about you. And we have a 10-minute for Miss Daisy. Oh, we got Adrian who's coming back. New love messages. Oh, new love? Oh, shit. New love. Okay. I get all excited when y'all come in here with new love stuff. I don't know. I like the idea of new love. I can't have no more new love. No more new love for me. I got that old love. That old seasoned love. Thank you so much, Daisy. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Amazing Grace. She has an extended reading for new love. Amazing Grace says, y'all be letting me live vicariously through you with all this new love y'all got going on. All right. Okay. Daisy says she wish she had new love. All right, new love messages. Let's start with some love tarot. I'm single and wanting to be spoiled. Ooh. I know that's right. Universe, give us some insight for Amazing Grace. Amazing, I can feel your energy already. I can feel your energy already. We ready for some new love. Because we deserve it. Okay, we deserve it. We ready for some new love, universe. Give us some new love messages. What can we expect in the future for Amazing Grace? I'm getting Maxine vibes. I don't know why. You give me Maxine vibes. You don't fucking need nobody, Amazing. You don't fucking need nobody. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four. Oh, you got the lovers. You got the lovers. This is a happy card, and for me, in a way, in a little bit of way, it's also like a sad card. It's sad first, and then it's happy later. Like when I see this card, it was, what was her name? Arwen. I forgot his name, but in Lord of the Rings, she had come from this kingdom, and her, I think it was like her uncle. Hold on. Her uncle, that's her, had her like in this kingdom, and she was helping him, and she was around a lot of evil people. She was around like a serpent, like a snake, like somebody that was like whispering shit into people's ears that wasn't true. And she was kind of like haunted by him. But he wanted her. I'm just telling you about the house she was in, not about the guy she ends up with. But her past is the most interesting part of her story, because she came from a past where she was being held down by like just these like harbingers of like, how do you say it, like spirits of being held back, like being haunted by like ghosts of her past, of people that she had to take care of. um they were like feeding on her family members, feeding off their energy, which in turn affected her. That was because Grima, like, he was like a snake. He was telling her king things that weren't true, and she was just stuck there with all her beauty and all her talent and everything that she had to offer everyone. Like, she was just stuck. Just stuck taking care of people, when she was really like an empress energy. Hi, pretty and free. Ooh. Amazing says, sounds like my situation a little. Yeah, like I feel like you're coming from this place where you've just had like a lot of people in your ear, like doing stuff to you that you don't deserve. And I feel like you've had to be really strong. But with that, this person that's coming into your life, they're coming from the exact same thing that you're coming from. It's just in a different form. This person that's coming into your life, and the reason why I'm elaborating on this is because for me, the Lover's card, it does have a little pain in there. And I think that you guys are gonna bond over your past situations and how you overcame your past situations. This person that's coming into your life is coming from a background where they've been dealing with someone, possibly their father, that's made them feel like they're not worthy. They could possibly have siblings also that they're trying to live up to. They feel inadequate, or like they haven't been able to really live up to their full potential. But there's gonna come a time in their life where they're gonna have to make a choice, and they're gonna make better choices than all these people that came before them. There's also an element here, Amazing Grace, where you think that there was one man that you wanted, and it was never the guy for you, and it's really this guy that's coming in the future, the guy that you have yet to meet, or who you might have met recently. So you could have been into somebody in the very near past and could have like thought, this is the guy, this is the person for me, because that's how she was with him. She thought, this is this person for me. But she didn't realize that he was never for her, and that her story, this like pain in this, like kind of like the lotus flower. You know how the lotus flower like grows in mud? But it's like one of the most beautiful flowers you could ever see. It grows in the mud. It's like this is going to lead her to the person she's supposed to be with. And this person, likewise, is going to be somebody that comes from like a background who's going to be dealing with people that are really unfair, unjust, and don't see his full potential. But above all, this person that's coming into your life is going to be so sweet. They might even be like a little weaker than you, Amazing Grace. So just be aware that when you do meet this person, you might have to like I don't mean weaker like they're not strong physically, but they might be a little more tenderhearted. You know what I mean? Like because they have dealt with negativity from people not thinking that they could do things. You might have to like, I don't know, coach them a little bit. Let's get some more insight into this. What do I want to use, y'all? What do I want to use? Hold on, Amazing. I'm trying to think about what I want to use. She says she don't want to have to do shit. I know that's right. You might have to, you might have to be like, Faye, don't listen to what your dad told you. Your dad was wrong. Like, you're amazing. You know what I'm trying to say? Hold on. What do I want to use? I always use those movie cards for you. I don't know why. Should I use regular tarot? Yeah, I like that. Amazing. Speaking life. Yeah, exactly. Not like you not having to build him up or gas him up, but it's like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. My dad always told me I couldn't own that business. You know, he really ran that in my head. And you're just going to have to be like, look, like you're the king of this castle. You can do whatever you want to do. It's going to be something like that. Let's do just a little bit of this, then I'll do some love tarot. I just really think y'all are going to be having to start like, oh, thank you. Pretty and free. Let me just write your name down so I don't forget. We got the full card. Like, this is like really like new love, brand new fucking love, like really sweet, really kind. He's gonna be very like gingerly, like very soft. Like, I don't take him as being someone that's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna, dominate you and I'm gonna. No, this guy is gonna be a sweetheart. He might be even like innocent in some ways. You might see him as a little naive in some ways, but this is a brand new love. It's going to be very exciting. You're gonna feel like a teenager again. I don't know. Me and my fiance were talking about playing like these video games he has from like the 80s and the 90s. We're gonna do that next week, I think. But it's like stuff like that. This person is gonna make you feel like you're like a kid again. And you should go for it. I really like the Lover's card with this Fool card. I think that's awesome. Just something like young and fun. He's going to be really kind. He's not going to be someone you argue with. He's not going to be like, you're going to really have to like try really hard to get on this guy's bad side. He's not going to be competitive. He's not going to have his guards up. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like I was just saying that you're not going to fight. And like, look what came out. Like there's not going to be any battles. It came out upside down. There's not going to be any competition. Have you ever been with a guy that was competing with you? I have. And you don't even know it until you break up. You're like, that nigga was jealous of me. It's not going to be like that. There is no battle here. There's none of this. This came out upside down. No defensiveness. He's not going to be guarded in any way. Like, he's going to be really, really sweet. I want to do some love tarot. I think we already know what we need to know about him. Let's do some love tarot about your connection. I know you said you don't like those oracle cards. I mean, you got some good cards. I might do an oracle card. Amazing Grace says she don't like the oracle cards, y'all. You be using the angel numbers though. I want that deck. I need to do more research. I don't know what them damn numbers mean. Universe, give me some insight. Ooh. Hold on. Oh my Lord. Universe, give us some insight for Amazing Grace on the dynamics of this love coming in for her. Give us some insight. After Amazing, we have Adrian. Adrian, are you there? I got Adrian, Daisy, and Pretty. I don't know if Adrian's here. After Amazing is Adrian, Daisy, then Pretty. Adrian, are you still here? Let me know. Like I said before, there's something that you guys are coming from. There's something that happened in your past or that's going to be happening like while y'all are going to be hooking up that's going to bring you together. Like I said, it's like both of you have these tower moments, and if it isn't for these tower moments, you're not going to be together. So whatever happened to you in the past or whatever is going to happen to you in the near past, in the near future, it's going to cause you to find each other. This is whatever is going on in your past. This is possibly like people talking in your ear and shit, saying things that don't belong in your head. You could possibly have taken those things and believed that they were true. Or people in your family. Because remember in the movie, her family's being plagued by him. And he has people in his past that are hurting him. It's something like that's going to bring you two together. We're going to move on soon here. Give me a sec. Where's that book? This says you might find yourself completely vulnerable in an unplanned situation, at the mercy of a desire that feels out of your control. Some people find intensity thrilling. Others are terrified there is no way back. That this changes everything. You can remain stuck or you can grow by giving of yourself, not preserving, but losing yourself. Not trying to like preserve like a part of yourself. You said you like those cards. Let's pull a few more. Like not holding something back. It's like it said, like trying to be vulnerable. Page of Feathers. Feathers are swords because swords are air and feathers are air. Just trying not to be all over the place. Trying not to be all over the place with your thoughts or with how like you approach relationships, because it did come out upside down. You know that the Page of Wands is a kid that's kind of all over the place. Hold on, let me get it out. The winds are blowing him any kind of way, every way. Like, he's like that little Merlin character. He doesn't really have like a lot of control over you know, like what he's doing. Ah. I think you just need to work on possibly being more stable with someone. And when this person comes into your life, you're gonna feel like you're not all over the place. That's what I think. Let me pull one more of these cards for you. That looks like bondage. I do like that you got the two of shells too. We pull one oracle card for you, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on. I like them. I'm gonna pull one. Universe, give us one. You deserve love. Just like you said in the beginning. What did you say? I deserve it. I deserve it. And this two of shells did come out upside down. I would have to say with that, just make sure that you're like being equal with someone. Like that thing said, like you might have to soften up a little bit because this person's going to be really sweet. Thank you so much, Amazing Grace. I love that reading. That was fun. We're going to go ahead and move on, you guys. That was beautiful. Where's my So let's go ahead and move on to Adrian. I don't think Adrian came back. Hi, Aisha. We're doing some paid readings now. Daisy, can you put your question in the chat, Daisy? Thank you, Amazing. Daisy, please put your question in the chat. Daisy and Adrian, are you there? Okay, Daisy, how will A react if I text him back in a week? How will A react? Love and light to you, Daisy said, y'all. Daisy sending love and light. Let's do some leading lovers tarot. Universe, give us some insight for Daisy. How will A react if I text him back in a week? Universe, give me some insight. How will A react? Do I want to just go with that? I was gonna have you pick your own card. It just came out. I'm just gonna go with it. The moon. It's the element of the unknown. He could get really excited. He could kind of ghost you. It's the element of the unknown. With this, I would have to say be careful with being overly eager. Pretty and free, you're next after this. This is a 10-minute reading. So you're next after this. Usually they go over like 2 or 3 minutes, so do what you got to do. I'll be here. Do what you got to do. Don't be hungry. Just be careful who you give all your power to, because remember Ariel gave all her power away. Be cautious of that. But there's an element of the unknown here. He could be really excited. And remember in the movie in Little Mermaid, he was really busy with work too. So if he's really busy, try not to take it like super personally. He could be like really busy, like trying to complete something. Yeah, just be careful not to be like overly eager. You don't want to get yourself in a situation where like you lose some of your power. Do you know what I'm saying? I think it could go either way. It's better than a no. This is more about you though. This is more about you than it is about how it's gonna go. I don't know why I have an urge to use these cards right here, but I do. This is for Daisy. Let me mix these cards up some. Hold on. Universe, give us some insight. This is for Daisy. We want to know more information about if we text this guy back, how is he going to react, universe? Universe, give us some insight. Ah, why is this so hard? All right. Universe, give us some more insight for Daisy. How is he going to react? How will A react if I text him back? Oh, the Page of Cups. Upside down. In my opinion, this is more Ariel energy. Even like the red hat and the red hair. And she's got that fish there. He might not be that thrilled. Ah. Because upright, it means we're giving love. It's like flowing freely. Yeah, Aisha. It's going to be a minute though. He might react immaturely. It could be something he says immaturely, Daisy. It's not even like he's not gonna be happy to hear from you. You know what? He might be wishy-washy and a little immature, but I think he's gonna be happy that you reached out. Because this represents being satisfied that you've gotten something. Like being happy that you got some kind, can you see that? Recognition? Like being happy you got some kind of recognition. or like you're pleased or it was a success or satisfying, he's gonna feel like this is what I think is gonna happen. I think he's a little more naive and immature than you even realize. He might say something stupid or like I'm trying to think of an example. Like you want to talk to like a guy you're interested in, and like you text him and then he like texts you back like a stupid meme or some shit that he wanted you to see, and you're like, okay, like that you know what I'm trying to say? He might do something like that, but he's gonna be happy to hear from you. Get ready, pretty and free. But like I said, this could go either way. It might not start off the way you want it. It might not start off the way you want it and then end up being satisfying in the end. You might feel like you got wrote off at first. It'd be like, okay, I'm gonna text this guy like, and like you text him and like you wait like a couple days and he don't text you back. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's immature and he's like, well, you can't text her back right away because you know I'm in think. And then like he gets back to you and you guys end up talking again. Like it might be something like that. Like it might not start off like how you want it. But I think someone's going to be satisfied in the end. And if it's not him, it's going to be you. Let me get another card here for you. Why are these cards all over the place? I'm not understanding this. It's a mess. I gotta make sure ain't no damn centipedes up there. These cards are all over the place. Universe, give me another card for Daisy. They're really new cards, so they feel like really stiff. You got a lot of cups here. Like a lot of cups. The 5 of Cups. I think you might be happy in the end. Acceptance, moving on, finding peace, contentment, seeing the positive. I think you might be happy in the end. I think it might start off weird. I'm not going to lie to you. Especially with that Ariel here. It looks like a Ariel if she was just like a regular girl with a fish. There's an element of unknown. I think it's going to start off weird and then get better. Hi, Curdy. We're doing paid readings now. It's going to be a little bit. Yeah. Let me pull one more card for you, then we're going to go ahead and move on to Pretty and Free. Adrian, let me know if you're here. Adrian. What do I want to pull? Maybe I'll do a movie tarot. These are weird. Universe, give us some insight for Daisy. Get ready to pick a card, Daisy. Give us some insight for Daisy. Give us some more insight on what we need to know about this situation. I think it's going to start off wonky and then get better. And then she's going to feel satisfied, or he's going to feel very satisfied. Give me some more insight. He possibly could do like something really immature. You know what I'm saying? Give us some insight for Daisy Universe. Adrian and Pretty and Free, please stand up. Would you please stand up? I'm getting hungry. This is for Daisy. Daisy, you ready to pick a card? Daisy, what can we expect, Universe? Is he gonna like, how's he gonna reciprocate our advances? What's gonna happen when we contact this person, Universe? 1, 2, 3, or 4? One, two, 3, or 4, Daisy? If you're not here, I'll pick for you. I don't know where everybody go. One, two, 3, or 4, Daisy? One, two, 3, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Is she gone? Adrian, Pretty and Free. Are you ready yet? I don't know where everybody is. I'm gonna pick a thing for Daisy because I don't know where everybody's at. Universe, give us some insight for Daisy in the situation. Card 3. The World. This person could possibly see you as being very unique, Daisy. As like something completely different. Like something that doesn't even like make any sense in a way, like something people don't usually encounter. This is about completion or conclusion to something also with the World card. And I think that 5 of Cups that we drew 2 for you is also a completion card. This represents a massive achievement as well deserved success. Forces come together because the time and conditions are right. An ultimate point is reached. I'd say go for it. I think everything's going to be fine. Time for travel, adventure, and exploration. All right. Thank you so much, Daisy. I don't know where everybody's at. I'm about to get off of here. I'm going to wait for Pretty. If anyone's in here and you want a free reading, let me know. I'm waiting for Daisy and Pretty and Free and Adrian. Let me restart my chat. Maybe my shit is lagging. I don't know where everybody went. All right, we got Pretty and Free. What's coming towards me in the next couple weeks? Let's go. Like, general, what I need to know. Okay. Let's do it. And Critty said it's sad you're doing free readings still. Daisy walked out from live without saying. Yeah, I think something might have happened to Daisy. I mean, things happen. Pretty said, girl, let's go. Okay, let me shuffle these up. I'm gonna focus on Pretty and Free. Critty, let's do you next. Unless somebody else is in here from earlier. I don't know what happened to Adrian and Daisy. Let me mix these up. We're gonna focus on a general for Pretty and Free. Universe, give us some insight. What can Pretty and Free expect for her next couple weeks? Universe, give us some insight. What can Pretty expect for her next couple weeks? Universe, give us some insight for Pretty. What can she expect for her next couple weeks? Let us know what we can expect, universe. Tell us what we need to know. What can we expect? What do we need to know in order to thrive in the next couple weeks, in order to be successful in the next couple weeks, universe? Give us some insight. She says, Pretty and Free says, cause baby, my life in lifting, I need some new energy, ain't it? Ain't it? We need some new energy. This is for Pretty and Free. These cards are just popping out. Give me one more card, universe. Your cards. They was not playing. Hey, Adrian. Thanks for coming back, love. You're next. Okay. This is for Pretty and Free. People hating, trying to stop me, block my love. Gosh, where the new. Ain't it? The 5 of. These two were reversed. I'm going to just flip them just so we can just see what's going on. Five of Wands, Knight of Needles, Knight of Swords, Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords, Ten of Cups, Page of Wands, Ten of Cups. I would say look forward to some kind of breakthrough at home. Look forward to some kind of breakthrough with family. You're going to have some kind of like celebration with something. It's something that's going to give you like some form of security. It's going to make you feel extremely stable. You're going to have some kind of breakthrough. Or if you're having problems with people, you're going to find something that helps you better coexist with others. Neighbor won't get out of her car and go in the house, watch me all fucking day. I hope so, because girl, I needed shit. Yeah. There's something that's good. It's coming in for you. This is like a domestic harmony. You might reunite with somebody from your past, like an old family member, like an old cousin or auntie or a grandfather, or you know what I'm saying? Like somebody from the past. But there's some kind of celebration. There's just something good coming in the next couple weeks. There's something good coming. And we got the 10 of candles upside down, all the fuckery, the playing around, the playing games, the mind games, the childish bullshit. I don't know if you have kids. She says, I am ready to repair my home. I hope so, because girl, I need it. All that fuckery is coming to an end. That came out upside down. So we're going to see a lot more compromise and solutions being made. This might be you coming up with solutions to your problem. But there's something here about reconciling with someone. I really see you like saying, fuck it. To like all the drama, putting down that sword and just walking off and then figuring out it was the best thing that ever happened to you. Because all this like clowning around and this like interpersonal stuff, yeah, it's something that like you're restarting from your past. You found some kind of solution to something. And then this Knight of Needles upside down. You gotta work on your self-doubt, yo. You need to work on your self-think and what you're telling yourself. I feel like you already have something really great, and I think that maybe you're like taking it for granted. Hi, Joa. I'm gonna put you on in a little bit here. I'm doing a paid reading now, and I have one next. After one freebie we're doing, from what is his name? Crit. I feel like you have something already good and you're not seeing it for what it really is. Because then we got this Page of Needles again. I feel like you're getting out of this phase where you feel like you're just all over the place. Or you feel like you're just all over the place. You're doing like just stuff that doesn't make any sense. Like stuff that's not paying off for you that you're investing your time in. things that you're putting your energy in that aren't really like coming to fruition like you thought they were going to. This is all like coming to an end, and you're going to see something really good happen. And I do think it involves you rekindling with this person. Let's get some more cards here, then we're going to go ahead and move on. Pretty says, I be running here and there doing this and that. Yeah, it's just like a lot of like all over the place. I feel like you're gonna figure out how to focus your energy a little bit better. She said, you sure telling the truth. Why do I love Pretty so much? Sure telling the truth, ain't it? Universe, give us some insight for Pretty and Free. You gotta work on your self-talk, Pretty. You already got something good going for you. I want you to work on like how you talk to yourself. Hold on, my damn pillow's falling off my chair. I want you to like work on how you talk to yourself. Work on like your inner strength. Like, yeah, the neighbor's watching you. Who gives a fuck? Get that bitch one of these. Remember we used to do that back in the day? Yeah. Fuck you, bitch. Like, you gotta work on your yeah, and my kids are very disrespectful and I'm tired of that. Yeah, them kids. Them's the kids. Them was the kids. Oh, I saw that strong. That was coming through real clear. Them bad little kids. You gotta put your foot down. Yeah, that was coming in deep. I see some bad kids. Oh Lord. You gotta work on putting your damn foot down. And like a lot of avenues of your life too. Not just the kids. Look at that. You're coming out of feeling hurt. You're coming out of it. Things are gonna get better. Things are gonna get better. You just better work on getting everything together so that you can be better. If you need tools to be better, get a counselor. I go to counseling every 2 weeks. Put them kids in some counseling. It's never too late. You know what I mean? You gotta do something. You gotta figure out what you need to make your life better. Get you a ring camera for that neighbor. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? She just sitting in the car. What she got going on? Where she can't go in the damn house. People get on my nerves. Let me pull one more card for you, then we're going to go ahead and move on. I have one quick freebie to do for Critty, and then we're going to move on to Adrian. Do I want to go with that? It came out really fast, didn't it? The butterfly. Let's read this, and we're going to move on to one freebie, then Adrian. A quick freebie. Ooh. I wonder, was she the one that broke into my car? Could be, could not be. I mean, she's not breaking the law by being out in her car. I used to be one of them bitches that sat out in my car all the time. I didn't look at people, but I'll be in my car chilling. Undergoing great change and transformation. The energy of the butterfly is within us. Periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time. Like I said, you need to make some changes. Especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Like I said, you might need to get some counseling or figure out a better way to discipline your children, possibly read some books. I don't know. I'm in that class where we believe in whooping that, but you know, I don't know what state you live in, so committing to one daily routine, a meal practice, or prayer done at the same place and time will do wonders for lifting a butterfly spirits. You might need a routine. You might need a routine that don't involve your kids or your job. Cheerful, graceful, and out of balance. She is fragile and frustrated. To bring this into balance, you need routine. Get your routine together, and I think you'll solve a lot of your problems. Thank you so much, Pretty. Let's see what's next for Critty and career really quickly, and then we're gonna move on to Adrian. Adrian, please put your question into the chat. This is just a freebie for Critty. We're gonna do a little freebie. Just a little something, something. What's next for me? Hold on. What's next for me in love? We're gonna do love or career, Critty. This is a one freebie. What's next for me in love and career? Y'all don't forget to like the video. Are we doing love or career, Critty? Adrian, please put your question into the chat. Critty, are we doing love or career? What did he say? I'm gonna just do love because I don't know where Critty went. We're doing a quick love reading for Critty. Universe, give us some insight for Critty and the love coming into Critty's life in the near future. Oh, here Critty go career. All right, Critty. All right, universe, give us some insight for Critty. Some career insight for Critty for his future. Or her future. This is a career reading for Critty. What's next for their career? What is next for Critty's career? I should have kept those cards. Why did I put them back? What's next for Critty's career? This is a quick reading, Critty. If you want to upgrade, you can. Critty. You're going to have to figure out what you want. You have something coming in. You need some money. You need some cash. And you might have to be a little creative about how you get it. You may not have been being creative enough about how you acquire this wealth. Like, you might have to do something different, Critty, in order to get what you want financially. You're gonna have to, like, hold on. Ugh. The Knight of Pentacles represents reliability, responsibility, steadiness, and progress. You haven't been making any of that possibly. If you have not been reliable, you need to work on it, because there's coming a time, Critty, where you're going to have some options and you're going to have to figure out what you want. You need to focus on being more reliable. I don't know if you've had, like, for me, I had opportunities in my life that I just totally wrote off because, yeah, you're lazy. Yeah, I have had that happen to me too, where I almost failed classes. Like, if I didn't have my classes at like in the afternoon, I wouldn't even pass them bitches because I wouldn't even go. It's something like that. You need to focus on that because you have opportunities come up and you got to get up. You got to get off your ass and get up, Critty. You have things coming. You have things you're going to be able to choose from, but it's up to you. Thank you, Critty. Thank you for hanging out with us. Let's go ahead and move on to Adrian, who wants an in-depth on my previous question on my partner doing cocaine. Name is Emery Carter. Okay, let me mix up these cards. Do I want to use these? I kind of feel like I do. Let me mix these cards up. I'm going to put your intentions into them. In depth about Emery Carter doing drugs. Universe, give us some insight on Emery Carter, and could he be possibly doing drugs? Universe, give us some insight on Emery Carter, and could he possibly be doing drugs? Universe, give us some insight on Emery Carter, and could he possibly be doing drugs? This is for Adrian. Universe, give us some insight on this. All right. Universe, give us some insight. For Adrian. Thank you, John. This is for Adrian. This is for Adrian. My parents liked him at first until someone told them he was doing drugs. Now they don't. Girl, everybody doing drugs. Who ain't doing drugs? Somebody. And it's also another thing too that somebody's like dipping and dabbling in your relationship. Like, I don't like that. It's none of nobody's business what he does. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's an adult. What do they do? You know what I'm saying? I think you're just stuck. I think you feel really stuck. I think you might have your like blinders up a little bit. I'm not sure if the situation is not as bad as you're making it seem, but I feel like someone, and I don't really feel like it's him, has you like putting some veil over your eye about what's really going on. Have you ever thought maybe somebody's like trying to manipulate your relationship? Like, I think you're asking, is he on drugs? But who told them that? First of all, I would figure out who told them that. Are they a reliable source? Do you believe them, Adrian? My stepmom probably. I love him, but then people get in my business. It's confused me. You need to figure out if she's. How do you know? How does she know? How does she know he's doing drugs? Is she dealing it to him? Adrian, can you tell me where she got that information from? Because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like somebody is like manipulating you. And I feel like really and truly, if somebody has the decision to do a drug and they are an adult, that is their own business. That's how I really feel. Unless he's out here like slanging and selling stuff. I'm sorry. Unless he's like out here like hurting the community, giving it to children, giving it to people in the community. If someone chooses to drink or do a drug in their own home, I mean, I know it's illegal, but what are y'all doing behind closed doors? You know what I'm saying? That's like his own business. Why are these people getting so deep into your business? I'm trying to find this card. Hold on, Adrian. Hope I didn't lose this damn card. It's like not even here. The two of swords, like you have some difficult choices to make. There's some like hidden information. I feel like you're coming at a crossroads. I really feel like, Adrian, if you like this person, if you love this person, who cares what they think? Who cares? My stepmom went to my dad. My dad told my uncle he did his own research. So this is true? So you already know this is true, Adrian? I'm so confused. So you know for certain he's doing drugs? You know for certain this person is doing drugs, so why are you asking me? I'm just confused. Because if you know for certain he's doing drugs, he doesn't weed the most. He does weed the most. I mean, like, I don't know. I just come from a different generation. I don't know how old y'all are. I'm a millennial. I know that this generation of kids, Gen Z, y'all didn't really get a chance to really do drugs like past generations. People do cocaine. People have done cocaine since, I don't know, the early 70s. I'm not promoting drugs because it's illegal. But I mean, like, people have to make up their minds about what they want to do. My only thing though is with drugs now is that you really can't do drugs anymore because they have fentanyl in them. Why my stepmom was so invested in my business. Yeah, somebody's got you blinded. I'm not promoting drugs. I'm not telling y'all to go out there and do cocaine. Don't do it. But what I am saying is that people have been doing drugs for decades, you guys. And that does not make you a bad person. It can take you down a road that you lose yourself in if you're not careful. I actually loves this man, so this is my decision. Yeah, if you love him, I mean, it depends on the frequency, I would say, and if it's a problem. Because I mean, there's people that drink alcohol and the frequency and the problem of their alcoholism will tell you if it's an issue. In my opinion, I feel like there's something you don't know about. He could possibly be doing it. He could possibly be doing it. I mean, if that's going to make you feel differently about him, then that's something you need to come to terms with. If you want somebody that does not do drugs, then tell him, I want you to stop. or go find you somebody else. Period. If you want a man that does not do drugs, 7 of Needles, 7 of Swords. This is about deception and trickery. I don't feel like this person is fooling you. I feel like you think he's fooling you, and I don't think he is. Deception and trickery. I don't think he's fooling you. I think, is he like a musician or something? I think you need to confront him about it. I know you want to ask me for insight. You need to ask him. And if you got to, go through his stuff. Go through his phone and figure out who he, because you'll see if he's asking people for some. You got that upside down. I don't think he's being deceptive towards you. But I do think he is doing something. I'm telling you what the cards say is that there's something hidden from you. I'm telling you exactly what they say. There's some kind of hidden information from you. More truth revealed, more hidden information. And death upside down. Somebody's going to be unwilling to change. That's what the cards say. There's something you're not seeing. But this is also about you putting up your own blindfold. It's like you putting up your own blindfold to the situation. Like I said, I can't judge the situation. I feel like he will take responsibility for it. He will tell you the truth, but he's going to be unwilling to change it. I can't judge the situation because I don't know the severity of it. I don't know if this is something he does recreationally. I don't know if he's going into like the throes of a full-on addiction he's going to need recovery for. I think you need to judge the situation, Adrian. If he lies to you, that's a sign right there that this possibly is not the guy for you. If he lies to you, Adrian, and you're like, well, he's not going to tell me the truth because he loves me and he doesn't want to hurt me, that's your problem, not the cocaine. So we're in relationships with people. People get into weird things. People have their own traumas and things that they're dealing with. And we're with each other in different phases of our lives. Not all of us have the privilege of being with people during a phase where they're completely clean. We have a pandemic of drugs in this country. It's not a simple like, oh, he did some cocaine, you should leave him. Am I gonna get this video taken down because I'm saying that word? Maybe I should quit saying that word. You need to ask him. Let me pull some more cards for you. He's a bad person. He's a bad person. Then why are you with him? Adrian. Oh, is he a bad person? I don't think so. I think you're kind of like your own worst enemy a little bit. You need to ask him about it. You need to confront him about it and say, is this a problem? Is this something that we need to get you help for? If you think that people are bad people because they do substances, I know somebody that thinks that people that do substances are weak people, but this is a common thing in our culture right now, and it's a problem. It's like a pandemic. And if you ask me, the most dangerous part of him doing these substances, I do think this person loves you. I see that they love you very much. In my opinion, I have asked about it. He said he doesn't do it multiple times. Then somebody is lying. It could possibly be your family members. Then take what he says as the truth. Like I said, this has something to do with you. Either take what he says as the truth or give him an ultimatum. If you're not going to investigate. But like I was saying, the biggest problem with people doing substances, in my opinion, is the fentanyl. Because you could do some low-level substances, even smoking Mary Jane, and not wake up. That's my biggest problem with the substances now. I don't even deal with my family like that. Well, you need to figure that out, because you don't deal with them, but you sure do let them affect how you feel about this person. I'm not saying that somebody that does substances is a savory thing, and you have to be cautious, especially as a woman, because, I mean, guys can overpower you if they're on substances. They can be a danger to your persons because they're on substances. But do I think he's bad? No. Have people been doing snow for decades? Yes. For decades. If he told you no and you don't want to believe him, you have some difficult choices to make. Either believe him. This is what you're going to have to do. Is my stepmom manipulating the situation? I told you I believe she is. I've already said that. Whether or not, I'm going to tell you why I think she's manipulating the situation. I have a stepmom. I have the best stepmom any girl could ever have. I'm going to tell you why I think it was manipulation. Because she would have came to me. My stepmom would have came to me and been like, look, I saw your man down on Colfax Street in the alley smoking whatever or doing whatever. I just wanted you to know. And then she probably would have told my dad. But that's just the nature of them being together. But they would have came to me and they would have been like, we think he's doing something. They could possibly, I know she is my real mom, say, do what's best for you. I will support you. Yeah, you got to do what's best for you. You're going to have to put your big girl panties on and either believe him or don't. I don't know why people, it must be really bad if your parents are going out of their way to like notice somebody on drugs. It must be really bad, because it's not something he's just doing at home. If he's doing it, I don't know, that's just weird to me. No, Aisha, there's a couple people on the list, love. She tells my dad my business. My real mom does care. Did you have a problem with her? Your spouse, I'm gonna be honest with you, like if my stepmom like saw my man on drugs, I trust her so much that I would believe her. If you got a weird relationship with your stepmom, you need to question the validation of her statement. If you got a weird relationship with your stepmom, question the validity of her statement. If you trust your stepmom and your stepmom has never done anything or shown you any reason why she would sabotage you or your relationship, listen to her. I love my stepmom, but she also tells my business too much. Just because you tell somebody's business don't necessarily make it untrue. I do feel like there's something you don't know about, and it could be that he's on drugs. It could be. You already asked him. I feel like there is something being hidden from you, but I kind of feel like you're like bringing it on yourself. I feel like you're like making yourself more anxious than you need to be. My dad always tell me don't tell my stepmom everything. So we got two conflicts, and I'm going to leave you with this. You got two conflicts you need to think about. You need to think about your. Hold on, my screen isn't frozen. I'm thinking. You need to think about your own responsibility to your family opposed to your own responsibility to your spouse. Once you get a certain age, you have a more of a responsibility in your relationship than you do to your you know what I'm trying to say? It's not like you don't love your parents, but you're in a relationship. You're trying to make something work and build a foundation on the person that you're in a relationship with. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you can't trust him, I mean, you just got a lot to think about, Adrian. I'll find out one day if it's more than what he's doing. I honestly feel like he's not your problem. I'm sorry. I know it's probably not what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you it's a no. I feel like you can trust him. You might go to another reader and look to be told that he is a problem. What difference is it going to make, Adrian? You got to figure out where you're going to go now. Are you going to take what he said? Because remember that when you're in a relationship with somebody, they deserve, I think maybe once, like at least once, for you to give them the benefit of the doubt. Because you have trust. Has he done anything to not deserve your trust? You might have to do some snooping, Adrian. Thank you, Adrian. You might have to do some snooping. You might have to get in his phone. Look at the messages, see if he's getting a little something, something. Yeah, I'm about to wrap it up, Aries. How's it going though, love? Info, Celeste, Anna, Prism, Chelsea, Aisha, please put your question into the chat. Adrian, Info, Celeste, Anna, Prism, Chelsea, and Aisha, please put your question into the chat. We got Celeste here. I'm in a relationship. Is it safe to love and trust the man I'm with? How do he feel about me? This is for Celeste. I'm in a relationship. Is it safe to love and trust the man I'm with? How does he feel about me? This is for Celeste Shelton. I'm in a relationship. Is it safe to love and trust the man I'm with? I'm in a relationship. Is it safe to love and trust the man I'm with? This is a free reading, you guys. I'd say yes. I'd say it's a victory and a success to be with this person that you're with, Celeste. It's a victory and it's a success. It's going to give you a lot of reward. Things are going to improve with him. You're just afraid of getting hurt. You're afraid of pain. Just make sure you're not like putting anything on him that isn't there. He sees you as a success. He sees you as a victory and like a huge achievement. Just be careful that you're not putting anything on him that isn't there, unless he's shown you something, Celeste, that doesn't really make any sense or doesn't really add up. But you're really afraid of getting hurt. You need to change something about yourself, Celeste, so this can like work out. Because this person sees you as a huge reward. And you don't want to be like the thing that sabotages this. I think he's a good guy. I think he's structured. I think he's could possibly could be a good father. He's disciplined, he's focused. Yeah, you got to work on that because you might end up hurting your own relationship energetically. Thank you so much, Celeste. I'm going to go ahead and head out. If you're here and you want a free reading, please put your question in the chat. Where's my damn pen? If you're in the chat and you want a free reading, please put your question in. I'm about to head out. Aisha, I called your name before. I'm about to head out, you guys. Adrian, Info, Anna, Prism, Chelsea, Aisha. I will see you guys later. I'm about to get up and I'm about to head out. Bye.